Hey everyone, we're back again. It's George from Bodhi Surf Yoga. As you might see, it's raining, so what better time to talk about the rainy season here in Costa Rica. Here are 8 reasons why you should come down and visit Costa Rica during the rainy season. So before we get started, you might be wondering, when is the rainy season here in Costa Rica? So it generally stops from about April, May, and then it goes on until around November. Right now it's actually March, and as you can see, it's raining, so it doesn't mean that it never rains in the dry season. It's just that these months tend to be a bit rainier than the rest of the year. Starting with reason number 1, during the rainy season, the temperatures do drop quite a bit. By no means is it cold, but if you've ever been here to Costa Rica during the dry season, you'll know that it's very, very warm in most parts of the country. It's very dry, it's very hot. So here in the rainy season, it gets nice and cool, and it's generally just a much cooler kind of environment to be in. So for those of us who don't necessarily do so well in the heat, this is a great time to come down here. Point number 2 is that the rainforest is so alive during this time. Think about it, what would the rainforest be without the rain? Everything around us is so much greener, so much lusher. All the trees are just thriving and flourishing. All the rainforests and jungles are very, very green. So it's a very beautiful time. Point number 3 is that this is the peak season for whale watching and turtle releases. The whale watching season is in September, October, November. So you can go out and do some whale watching tours and see the humpback whales that migrate to us every year. And the turtle hatchings happen in the same time of year, so you can go down to the national park and watch some of the turtle releases, which is when the national park guards release the turtles on the beach, and then they make their way into the ocean. Point number 4, during the rainy season, there's a lot less crowds. In the dry season, which is actually our peak season for tourism, there's loads of people here. Obviously, we love welcoming people down here, but sometimes it can get a little much. Sometimes the beaches are packed, so during the rainy season it's definitely nice when there's a little bit less people here. The crowds drop a little bit, the beaches aren't as busy, the tourists don't have so many people on them, there's not as many people at attractions like the waterfalls and stuff like that. So it's generally just a kind of more quiet and tranquil time to come and visit Costa Rica. Another great thing about coming during the rainy season here in Costa Rica is that we see that the prices for things drop quite a lot. We see about a 10 to 15% price drop in things like accommodations, tours, even some restaurants drop their prices during this time. So it's a much more, economically affordable time to visit Costa Rica. And for point number 6, actually a big misconception about the Costa Rican rainy season is that it rains all day, every day. That is definitely not the case. Just like how I said, right now it's March, it's supposed to be dry season, but it's raining. Likewise, during the rainy season, there might be some very sunny, hot days as well. It does not rain all day. Sometimes in the morning you might wake up and it'll be raining, which generally means that the afternoon onward is going to be nice and sunny. And also if you wake up in the morning and it's sunny, probably know you should be back home by kind of the afternoon, late afternoon, because it probably will start raining for the evening. Usually it's about 2, 3, 4 hours a day, but like I said, some days it might rain a little bit longer, it might rain all day, some days it might not rain at all. This is kind of just an average that we've been seeing over the last few years. And of course, with all of the rainwater, that means the rivers and the waterfalls are a lot fuller as well, which means that some of the extremely impressive waterfalls that we have nearby, including Nauyaka waterfall, the Uvita waterfall, that tend to be a lot fuller with water, which makes them a lot more picturesque, a lot more beautiful to visit. And it's also great for river activities such as whitewater rafting. And now to finish it all off with my personal favorite, it has to be surfing in the rain. If you haven't tried surfing in the rain, or even just swimming, being in the ocean in the rain, it's something that you have to try while you're here. It's beautiful. There's less people because it's raining, the ocean's a little bit warmer, and it's generally just a magical feeling being out there in the ocean and you feel the rain coming down. It's one of the best things ever. And just to finish off with a quick honorable mention before I get absolutely drenched by this beautiful rain that's coming down, coffee, for my coffee drinkers out there, tastes so much better in the rainy season. And what's better than sitting on your porch, sipping a nice flavorful cup of Costa Rican coffee, listening to the sounds of the rain while you have not one worry in the world. Cheers to that. Thank you all so much for watching. This is why you have to come down here and visit Costa Rica in my personal favorite time of the year, the rainy season, and really experience what Costa Rica is all about. For any more Costa Rica travel tips, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.